What's going on, boys? It is team of the season time, so be sure to head on over to aoea.com and use DRG for a discount for the cheapest coins around. All links down below.
What's going on, lads, and welcome back to another FIFA 18 potential lineup, where today we're taking a look at Manchester United, and this one is incredible. Now, yes, you're going to look at this and say it's probably a little bit far-fetched, which in some aspects, yes it is, but these are transfer rumours going around, and since they did get Champions League football next season, they're not as far-fetched as we probably first thought. So as always, we're going to start off with the goalkeeper. Now, we all heard the rumours around De Gea. To me, I think he's gone. I think he will leave. I think he'll probably go to Real Madrid. But, as I said in a previous video, that will not be the worst move ever, seeing as Romero came into the team this season in the Europa League, and he did not put a foot wrong. He looks like a solid goalkeeper. He doesn't look like he makes any mistakes, which is the most important thing as a goalkeeper, because a mistake from a goalkeeper usually leads to a goal. So you don't want a keeper like that. Mignolet has been criticised for it for a long time, but he's come good. But Romero is a perfect number one for Man United. Don't go out and spend massive money on a goalkeeper when you've got a very, very, very good goalkeeper there, just ready to be the new number one. So I would go with him in the starting lineup. So at right back, probably one of Manchester United's best players this season, last season, whatever way you want to look at it now, is Valencia. Absolutely incredible to think he moved from right mid to a right back, and possibly one of the best right backs in the league right now. So he is 100% going to stay at Man United and be the first name at right back. Now, moving on to centre backs, we might as well start off with a transfer rumour flying around, and again it's Manchester United getting rid of a talent and then buying him back for a crap ton of money, and it is Keane from Burnley. And a lot of people are questioning whether they should be doing this again. They've done it with Pogba, and yes, Pogba didn't have a great first season, but fantastic talent. Is he worth 100 million? Probably not. I think the rumours are 30 million for Keane. I could be off the mark with that, but I think it's in around 30 million for Keane, which is, that's a lot of money. Yes, Stones cost 50 million. He's flopped completely, but I would have said Stones was a better player than Keane. I haven't seen a lot of him this season, so I don't want to comment too much. But especially Manchester United fans, let me know down in the comments below what you think about the Keane deal if it does go ahead. So his centre-back partner will be Eric Bailly. Now, all season I've been saying that I really like Smalling, but it seems like his time might be up at Manchester United. Even Man United fans were saying to me it's time for Smalling to move on, which, again, me not watching Man United all the time, I found that strange, because I always thought that Smalling was probably your best defender. Yes, Bailly came in, he looks really solid as well, but I've been surprised by the criticism Smalling's been getting, and it looks like Manchester United fans have been right, because it does look like he's on his way out the door. Bailly is a very solid defender, and it's all going to depend on how he links up with Keane if he does join. But Bailly, probably the first defender on the team sheet. Now, over to left back. This is a tricky one, because are Man United going to go out and sign a left back, or are they going to give a well, Darmian's been playing there and he's a right back, which, you know, that's not really going to work over time, even though Darmian's a solid defender. But I would give it to Luke Shaw. Again, don't go out and spend massive money on a left back when you've got a really talented left back already in your club. Yes, he needs to improve his game. Yes, he needs to get fit and stay fit. But I think Luke Shaw has the potential to be one of the best left backs in the league. Is he professional enough, is the question going around, which again, none of us know. But he's been questioned a lot on his professionalism. So I think it's all about whether Shaw is willing to give it a really good shot. If he does, he could cement his place in that team. Now, this is where it gets really exciting for Man United fans. From midfield on, it's just looking incredible. Yes, far-fetched, but it still could happen. So the first midfielder I'm going to go with is, of course, Paul Pogba. He's going to get his chance this season to really prove everybody wrong. He didn't have the worst season in the world. If he was signed for 30-40 million, it would have been a great season for Pogba. The problem is, which is not his fault, he was signed for a stupid amount of money, 100 million, and was he ever going to justify that? I don't think so. Unless he banged in 15-20 goals, he was always going to get criticised, I think. Yes, he's done some silly things in games, he's looked lazy at times, but his passing has been fantastic, he's got assists, and he's picked up trophies with Man United. He's doing something right. So Big season for him, but of course he's going to be in that starting lineup. Now, alongside him, this is where it gets exciting. Rodriguez from Real Madrid. Huge talk about him joining. A huge talk that he's going to be part of maybe the David De Gea deal. De Gea going that way with some money and Rodriguez coming back. So that would be an amazing signing. Really good midfield starting off if those two are in the team together. And the final midfielder, I would keep Herrera. I think Herrera is an absolutely fantastic player. I think he's a bit of a whinge bag on the pitch. I notice that a lot of the times when I'm watching it, he's always chasing referees down, whinging and stuff. Don't like that part of his game. But take that out of it, fantastic footballer, full of energy, likes to get stuck into a tackle, which you don't see enough of anymore. It's like the times of Gerrard, Keane, Vieira. You kind of miss those. He seems like one of those players. Maybe not, he hasn't got as big a presence because he's not that big of a lad, but definitely gets stuck in. And I like that passion about the game. Now then, the front three. This front three could rival pretty much any team out there at the minute if it does all come together. We'll start off with the right wing, and again, a massive rumour that's still floating around and doesn't seem to be going away is Gareth Bale to Manchester United. Me personally, I don't think that will happen. I don't know. Why would Real Madrid get rid of him? I do find that a bit odd. But why aren't the rumours going away? There's not usually smoke without fire. So I think Bale, that would be incredible for Manchester United. That puts Man United from a 6th place team, not that they are that, but you know what I mean, that's where they finished. 6th place team to easily top 2 with this team that they could be building. So over to the left wing. Now me personally, I thought Martial, but it looks like they're going out to sign Perisic from Inter Milan. And it's not done yet from what I'm hearing. I think Manchester United don't want to pay as much as Inter Milan are looking for him. And rumours came around today, which I seen coming out, was if this deal is done for Perisic, Martial will be on his way out of the club. Now, it seems to me like Mourinho's going to do it again. He's going to get rid of some young talent, which I think, unbelievable talent. I would take Martial at Liverpool like that. And it seems like he's going to be forced out of the club. I don't know what it is. There's been so many times during the season where Mourinho has criticised Martial unfairly. I think he's unfairly done it. He done it to Rashford a couple of times, but Rashford kind of changed Mourinho's mind a little bit. Maybe Martial's attitude isn't there, but anytime I see Martial play, he looks like a dangerous player. So I think it could be a massive slip up. They'll probably get rid of him, sign him back for 50, 60 million in a couple of years. But Perisic, yes, very solid player, very talented player. But to me, I think give the young lads a chance. Martial has got the talent to play out on that left, but it looks like Perisic will be coming into the team. And finally, at striker, now I say finally, I've had to record this last bit a couple of times because first I had Griezmann in the team, which took a turn for the worse once they appealed their transfer ban and they failed. So it wasn't accepted. So after that, Griezmann kind of came out and made out that he was never going to leave. He said it would have been a dirty move to leave, in his own words, saying that's why he signed a new contract. But we all know if that transfer ban didn't come in, it would have led to Griezmann joining Manchester United. I'm certain about that. And it also put a stop to Lacazette going to Atletico because they can't buy players, obviously, which again stopped Griezmann moving on. So then there was rumours about Lacazette joining either Liverpool or Man United, so I'd kind of added that as the player, but I'm just going to stick with what they've got because it came out recently as well that Ibrahimovic wants to stay another year. So I'm going to keep him up there. Yes, he's got that injury, but he's already kicking a ball. Whether he's fit for the start of the season, not totally sure. But knowing Ibra, he'll be ready to go before the season does kick off. So I am leaving him up top, which again is an absolutely fantastic striker to have. But I initially thought with Griezmann coming in, Ibra would leave. But they've still got a 20+ goal striker there. So it's not the end of the world that they're not going to get Griezmann because Ibra just does what Ibra does. And he bangs in goals. So that concludes the Manchester United team or potential lineup for the up and coming season. Let me know what you do think. The team looks incredible. Yes, the likes of Bale and stuff there that might not happen, but they're still linked with them, and that's why they're in this. Any changes you would make, let me know down in the comments below, and I shall talk to you all soon. If there's other teams you want me to do, let me know as well down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like, some if you're new, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take care. Cheerio.